Modern dating promises endless fun and options, but it's quietly destroying the very thing most people secretly want: a real, lasting marriage. What if the purpose of dating was never entertainment, but preparation for marriage? And what if treating it like a sport is the reason so many end up lonely, broken, and starting over? Today, dating feels like a game. Apps give us infinite choices. Situationships replace commitment. People date for validation, ego boosts, or simple boredom. Psychology calls this choice overload. The more options we have, the less satisfied we become. We swipe, we chat, we ghost, we repeat. But ancient wisdom has always warned us, time is precious. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes, there is a time for everything, including a time to build something that lasts. When you treat dating as sport, you're not just passing time, you're spending the most valuable resource you'll never get back. How do you know someone is treating dating as sport? Watch their actions, not their words. They keep options open, always texting multiple people. They avoid defining the relationship. Let's just see where it goes. They disappear when things get serious, then reappear when lonely. They push physical boundaries early while giving zero emotional investment. They speak about exes with zero growth or accountability. They treat dates like interviews for fun, not interviews forever. Modern psychology links this to avoidant attachment, fear of real closeness masked as keeping it casual. Ancient wisdom is clearer. Proverbs warns us to guard our hearts because everything we become flows from it. If someone won't guard yours with you, they're playing a game. Time is the one thing you can never recover. Every year spent with the wrong person is time stolen from the right one and from becoming the right one yourself. The person who dates with no intention of marriage is asking you to invest your youth, your emotions, your body, and your future with no promise of building anything lasting. Stoic philosophy teaches us to live with intention. Buddhist wisdom reminds us of non-attachment to what doesn't serve our growth. Biblical truth is direct. Count the cost before you build. Don't pour years into a foundation that was never meant to hold a marriage. Here's the silent danger most people miss. Every casual habit you create in dating becomes a chain in marriage. Casual sex without commitment trains your brain to separate physical intimacy from emotional safety. Playing emotional games trains distrust. Low-effort communication trains disconnection. When you finally meet someone worthy of marriage, you'll have to unlearn years of sport dating reflexes. That breaking process is painful, sometimes relationship ending. Discipline now saves you from regret later. As the Proverbs say, the idle mind is the devil's workshop, and casual dating keeps the mind idle on what truly matters. Real love is not just butterflies and passion. At its deepest level, love requires submission. Not domination, but mutual submission. Submission means choosing to put the other person's good above your ego in the moments that matter. It means submitting your desires to the health of the relationship. It means submitting your independence enough to truly become one. The ancient path shows us that the strongest relationships are built when both people master themselves first, then willingly yield to each other out of love, not fear or control. This is where modern dating fails most. It celebrates independence so loudly that it forgets how to build interdependence. Every relationship will have fights. Disagreements are normal. They reveal where you're still growing. What matters is not whether you fight, but how you fight and what happens after. Do you attack each other, or do you attack the problem together? Do you go silent for days, or do you return with humility and repair? The after effect of conflict either builds trust or slowly destroys it. Couples who resolve well come out stronger. Those who don't carry invisible wounds into the next fight and eventually into marriage. Self-mastery here is everything. Rule your spirit before you try to rule the argument. So, how do you date differently? Be brutally clear about your purpose, marriage. Say it early. Spot sport daters by their consistency, not their charm. Protect your time like the treasure it is. Build only habits that strengthen future marriage. Practice mutual submission and healthy conflict repair now. If this resonated with you, comment below what's one sport dating habit you're ready to break. Subscribe for more ancient wisdom applied to modern relationships. Watch next in the Female Psychology playlist. Share this with someone who needs to hear the truth about dating.